whomever I'm talking to. It's Wednesday. Okay, so I don't actually know who I'm supposed to be addressing this video to. I think it's Jasmine because I think Eden's still in Germany. I'm not exactly sure. In the event that it is Eden who I'm talking to right now, I can tell you, Eden, that what I'm going to talk about is of little consequence and importance or seriousness. Are you buying this? And you can pretty much disregard what I'm going to be talking about because it's a joke. But if you are Jasmine, or really for that matter not Eden, I have some serious stuff to get to, so first I guess I'll get to introductions. Hello, my name is Spencer, I have a channel and a camera, and sometimes I use those things and I make videos on the internet. Oh, and I played hockey for 12 years or so, and that's pretty much all that's worth mentioning about me. Oh, and I don't really understand why people always ask your favorite flavor of ice cream, but mine's coffee. But yes, serious stuff. Assuming Eden is not back yet, which I suspect is the case, we have two people on this channel who are not the original Imagine Us Complexly people. And since I got it, that realization has brought some pretty interesting thoughts to my head. First of all, I've been thinking more and more about the whole Ship of Theseus situation, in which, of course, you have this ship, and over time, as individual parts break, you replace them, and it more or less asks, by the time you've replaced every individual part of the ship, do you still have the same ship? I imagine it's pretty clear why I think that's kind of applicable here, seeing as we're kind of replacing Sven and Eden. More on that later. Granted, it's a slightly different situation here, seeing as we're not identical copies to Sven and Eden, though really that only kind of serves to strengthen my viewpoint on where I stand on the Ship of Theseus thing. That is to say, the integrity of the ship might change completely, but it is still the Ship of Theseus. And I realize that's putting a lot of emphasis on the importance of a name, but we do that anyway, so I don't find much fault in doing that. So where does that leave us? I say that leaves us with a new Imagine Us Complexly. Or at least it does, as long as you're on board. So that is why I am proposing a coup of sorts. Don't worry, it'll be a bloodless, peaceful coup. All we need to do is change a password. Granted, there's not terribly much to be gained from taking over IUC, but it would still be worth it, I think. I think it's fair to liken this to taking over a micronation. And similarly to taking over a micronation, it's not as if the benefits would be non-existent. We'd have more inhabitants in the form of subscribers and more resources in the form of another email, and other than the fact that Savannah and Eden are probably going to hate me for this, I don't think there are terribly many downsides. So, you in? Oh, right. I suppose since we haven't taken over yet, I still need to follow Savannah's rules, and so today was awesome because I've been eating these jammy Dodgers that Thomas sent me, and they're delicious. So yeah, other than that, I guess just remember that I'm only serious about this if you are. I would wink, but I can't wink. And I'll see whoever it is I'm actually talking to on Friday.